God showed his power in Egypt through 10 mighty and unforgettable plagues. These events revealed God's authority over creation and exposed false gods completely. Pharaoh refused to release Israel despite clear warnings from Moses and Aaron. His stubborn heart opened the door for judgment across the land. The first plague turned the Nile River into blood before everyone. Fish died, water smelled, and Egyptians struggled to find anything to drink. The second plague brought frogs that filled homes, beds, and even cooking areas. People could not escape them, and the land became uncomfortable and restless. The third plague turned dust into lice that covered people and animals. Even magicians of Egypt admitted this was the finger of God at work. The fourth plague sent swarms of flies, filling every house and corrupting Egypt's land. Yet God protected Goshen, where his people lived peacefully without disturbance. The fifth plague struck livestock, killing animals across Egypt's farms and fields. Still, Pharaoh hardened his heart, despite seeing Israel's animals were unharmed. The sixth plague caused painful boils on people and animals throughout Egypt. Magicians of Egypt could not stand before Moses because of the severe, painful sores. The seventh plague brought hail mixed with fire, destroying crops and trees. Those who feared God protected their servants and livestock from the storm. The eighth plague released locusts that devoured everything left after the hail. Nothing green remained, leaving Egypt in total agricultural devastation and fear. The ninth plague covered Egypt with deep darkness for 3 days straight. People could not see or move, but Israel still had light. The 10th plague was the most serious and heartbreaking of all. Every firstborn in Egypt died, from Pharaoh's house to prisoners' homes. God instructed Israel to apply lamb's blood on their doorposts that night. This sign caused the angel of death to pass over their homes. Pharaoh finally released Israel after experiencing unbearable loss and sorrow. God's promise of deliverance became real through power, justice, and mercy. These plagues were not random, but directly targeted Egypt's false gods. God showed he alone rules nature, life, and all spiritual authority. Pharaoh's hardened heart teaches us dangers of pride and stubborn disobedience. Ignoring God's voice can lead to deeper trouble and painful consequences. God's protection over Israel reminds us he cares for his people. Even in judgment, his mercy provides a way of escape for believers. The Passover points forward to salvation through sacrifice and obedience. It teaches us that covering brings safety when judgment comes. These events still speak today about God's power and righteous justice. They call us to trust him and walk in obedience. What lesson stands out to you from these powerful acts of God? Share your thoughts below, and let's grow together in understanding.